All right. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Crypto Nightly. So there's some exciting stuff going on with XRP, man. This news is breaking. We're going to be talking about it. So it might be one small step for crypto and one giant leap for XRP, right? So I hope you got your XRP bags packed. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. We got a lot of stuff going on. News has actually been having some stuff going on. So let's talk about it. Dude, so I got so distracted right then. So like I start talking and everything, and then it sounded like, dude, I think like 2 birds hit my window. Like the second story of this house. And I was like, is it raining? Is that a tree? Like what? And so I looked over there. I was like, oh. But how you doing, man? What's going on? How are things?
I'm doing good. It has been a great day. I forewent the freaking gym today and was actually able to sleep in. I like woke up on my own. Usually, even if I don't set an alarm, I got a dog standing on my chest about 6 o'clock this morning. But they came in there when my alarm was supposed to go off, and they just kind of laid down and let me sleep. I was like, this is freaking awesome. I never get to sleep in, bro. It was nice going to work refreshed. How's yours?
Oh, honestly, everybody at work is really disappointed that I'm leaving. I'm kind of disappointed that I'm leaving. And honestly, I'm going to miss it. It was a pretty cool place to work. It was nice. Starbucks was cool. The people I work with are cool. But, you know, it is what it is, man. And they told me, boss came up, he said, hey, how long are you going to be gone? I said, probably at least 4 months. I might not come back. He said, if you come back in 4 months, you got a job here. I said, thanks.
Nice.
Man. I'll do it.
Everywhere
I've ever worked, you know what I mean? It's been kind of like that. Like, it's been nice. It's usually been amicable leaving, you know. I've never been like, only one time, I think it was Olive Garden, and I was like maybe 7. I was probably like maybe 17. I like left. I was like F this, I'm out. Like at the end, because like I was being badass, right? It was at the end. I waited all the way through the entire shift, pissed off, and then I was like, because I can't leave everybody just empty-handed.
Right.
But right at the end, after I finish all my side work, I'm out. I'm not coming back. I am that badass. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that all my stuff was done.
I was supervisor at a truck wash one time, and I walked out in the middle of the shift. I just left. I closed and locked the register, put the keys in the drop safe, and then just left. I was so mad, bro. It was a long time ago. We're talking 25 years ago probably, but I was super pissed.
Yeah, but so that's what's going on. You know, I'm working on signing my contract to go to Colombia, so I'm gonna go. My wife is not happy with it, so if I happen
but at least she can go to Colombia and be with you.
See, that's what I thought. Right? That's what I thought. But this is coming from a stupid male John's brain, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on. So if I get divorced before I get to Colombia, I swear to goodness, I'm having some Colombian kids, I guess. I thought I was going to have some Honduran kids, but
I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But if anything ever happens, I'm never getting married again. I'm telling you.
Marriage is overrated. I've been married twice.
Well, this is the first and the last time, so we'll see. But I have a feeling everything will be okay. you know, but
Right.
it's definitely different from being single. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. It
Yeah.
has its pros and its cons. I can
Yeah.
do whatever I want whenever I want, as long as my dogs let me. You know what I mean?
See, I don't even have dogs, you know what I mean?
Right.
We had some dogs, but we don't even have dogs anymore, so it is what it is, dude. But I am actually excited. I think that no matter what, I'm probably gonna go see Beetlejuice tomorrow.
That's funny. I got my brother's coming up this weekend, and I think I'm gonna go see Wolverine.
I mean, that's cool. Is it Daredevil Wolverine or is it just
No, Deadpool.
Deadpool? That's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's Deadpool
Yeah.
Wolverine, yeah,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yep. My
Yeah.
my grandkids are coming up the following weekend,
Mhm.
and I don't know if they're staying the night or not. I haven't got clarification on what's going on. But if they stay the night, that's probably when I'll go see Beetlejuice. I'll take the grandkids to go see Beetlejuice.
Oh, that's cool, dude. I'm excited about it. The grandkids probably won't care that much. I don't know. It
I don't
depends on
know.
how it's done.
My granddaughter is kind of crazy. Jack Skellington,
Oh,
whatever that chick's name, are her favorite.
yeah.
I
I
got
mean,
her
I
that.
love it. I love Tim Burton.
Yeah. But I mean, that movie came out when I was like a teenager.
Yeah.
That
It's
movie
not,
came out
it's not a new
30
movie.
years ago,
Yeah. It's not a
30
new
plus
movie.
years ago. Yeah.
And it's still good, dude. Carline, literally all of those movies are kind of like the same vibe. Super good. I love
Right.
them all.
Oh,
But
there's multiple movies.
yeah, dude. There's
Oh,
several.
I'm thinking Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, there's Nightmare Before Christmas. There's they're all just like in that style from Tim Burton, right?
Oh, okay.
So they're not like sequels or anything like that.
Okay,
But
I
they're
got you.
like,
I got
you know
you.
what I
I
mean?
got you.
Creepy, like claymation kind of
Right.
style. Like Monster House, dude, is so good. I think. I don't know if that's the same, but I think it's close. You know what I mean?
What's going on, Fozzie?
How we doing, sir? All right. So enough about that. Yeah. No, to be honest, dude, I've just had a long day, and tomorrow's gonna be a longer one, but everything's gonna be good. I just gotta push
Tomorrow's
through.
Friday, bro.
I know. It
Tomorrow
doesn't
is
mean that
Friday.
it's gonna be a non-busy day. I think that Saturday, when I finally don't work at my job anymore, is maybe again gonna be another time that I sleep like 12 to 14 hours. But I do want to do a poker game Saturday. I'm thinking about like 2 p.m. Eastern time. So what is that, like
11 on the
what?
Pacific.
11?
I won't be there. I
Yeah.
don't know, but with
No,
him,
that's fine. You don't do poker. That's fine. I think
I don't
2
do
p.m.
poker
PST.
anyway. But if my brother's coming up, I have to pay attention to him. So, you know what I mean?
I feel you. Dude, my brother comes over and I'm like, nah, I gotta stream, and then I don't even pay attention to him and he leaves.
Right. Yeah,
like,
but
"You can watch, you
see,
can tune in."
I don't see mine that often.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right. Without a doubt, let's go ahead and jump into it. And you know what? Look at this. This is going to work out so well. Watch.
You forgot to reset the room, sir.
Oh,
Everybody,
yes, I did.
Everybody make sure you like, retweet, subscribe, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. Follow everybody on the ticker on the bottom. If you want some merch, check out Jpg Empire.shop. That is from Jaleesa, one of our community members. It is the official merch store of JPEG Empire. Our Boss's Mint is still going on. We have the trading bot coming out very soon.
I'm gonna chat about it.
So the first rendition of the website will be live. The beta version is out right now. tokenempire.xyz. Check it out. If you own a Boss, you get pro version for life, or as long as we're around, I guess. You know, we don't plan on going anywhere. You know, so other than that, that is everything we got going on. Minta Boss, ADA is going up. I'm just saying they're going to get more and more expensive.
And let me tell you what. This is some alpha for people that are actually watching, because today, you know, it's one of those days. Desert, did you retweet the stream on your Twitter?
It should be automatic.
No.
Well, that is another thing we have to address.
No, it's because we only have the JPEG Empire 1.
Right. It should be automatically.
Oh, because of the G-Fi bot. You're right. Well, I went in, manually did it just in case. And I wanted to say also that here's some alpha for the handful of people that are in here. I was asked in a chat that you're also in, should we go ahead and have our bot dashboard integrated and token gated this month? I said, yeah, that's nice. That'd be nice. Let's go ahead. Let's roll it out.
Yeah, it definitely would be. Here we go. /raid. I don't know why we have to get the Gphy bot. I'm telling you, I'm not going to air our laundry on a recorded space, but somebody close to us is really pissed me off and screwed us.
Dude, did you see the new
not monetarily, not anything with the project. Project's good, but just like day-to-day stuff. They freaking screwed us.
Did you see the new designs? Did you check all those out? The new design scheme for Token Empire?
No, I have not.
I really like it, and I'm biased because I have a certain favorite color, and it's always the same, and every girl I've ever dated since elementary school knows what color it is. Also, big love to J Coco. She's one of my favorite people in the entire space. And look, I actually was feeling conflicted when she was having a meditation and tarot reading space, and I asked her to read me my cards, and she did. And
nice.
Dude, it was nice. It helped me. Basically, I'm going to have a very, very, very challenging time. It's going to be one of the hardest experiences I have in my life. But once I get through it, things will be okay. And then Ada might hit 50 cents. She said that. It came out there in the cards. There was one. It was written on there. It said 50-cent Ada.
It was written on the card.
Yeah. It said all-time high.
All-time
50
high.
cents. Just kidding. No, but she's fantastic, dude. Love you to life, J Coco. I love when you say it.
No, I will not verbally air out my disappointment in this person, but
oh gosh, you should stop.
If you look at the ticker across the bottom, you'll notice something. I'm just saying.
Oh no, now you're being passive aggressive. Don't be like that. But
I don't want to air it out. I don't want to get on a recorded space and
you're doing it right now.
Well, because you keep fucking talking about it. I was already past it. I'm responding to this. I'm responding to J Coco's question.
Okay. She said alpha, air it out, Desert Crypto. All right, anyways. So yeah, I like the new designs. I think they look great. I am also trying to schedule a time for us to have the founder of Mercata, the CEO of Mercata Marketplace, which is cool. They've got RWAs, and you can buy collectibles in RWA form from their marketplace, and then you can actually get some of them, like receive some of them in person, like in real life, if you want. But you can. What do
you mean you can buy them in RWA form?
So like you're buying a digital version of them, like you're buying them on their marketplace. You get it in your wallet, but you can like redeem them.
Oh, okay.
And but
so you're buying an NFT that's redeemable for actual real world asset.
with
Okay.
some items, right? Not with all items, but with some items. And one of the things that was super cool that Commander really liked was that they're partnered with some whiskey, like whiskey makers. And so they have fractionalized whiskey barrels. So you can actually buy like I think it was like a pint, or maybe it's like a 50 for like $9. And then so you can buy however many it takes shares wise. Right now, they were saying that they're trying to determine if you're going to be able to redeem like a bottle's worth of whiskey, or because at the current state, you can only redeem the whole barrel, which is 266 bottles. Which I asked that question on the space, right? And we looked into it. But I think it's a cool idea because
not to mention that would be extremely expensive to ship.
Oh yeah.
Talking like a 200-pound. I don't even know what that would be. I mean, you know what?
But the thing that was special and I thought was cool would be that they're gonna do it in such a way that like there would be like a Dow voting system. So like at the time that it has matured, people can decide if they want to like it to stay longer or not. And then some people might be able to actually like take their portion from that whiskey barrel and then the rest continue aging, right? So I mean, it's kind of cool, you know. I think the idea
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. You could just leave it there, and maybe you leave it there for a long time, and then you use it for something like, you know, a special event down in the future, and it's like, you know, this is a bottle of whiskey I've had for like 10 years digitally, and now I'm claiming it. You know, I think
digitally.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get into market update now. You want to get that off of there?
What do I got off there?
The empire.shop.
Oh yeah. I thought I had my screen up. I was like, oh no, I'm caught.
All right, so we're down 0.3%. Not too bad. Coming in at $2.129 trillion. Volume is about par for the course, coming in at 76.89 billion. Bitcoin dominance at the same level of 53.8. Ethereum still at 13.3. And today it will be 1.831891944 Gwei to send an Ethereum transaction. We got Bitcoin coming in at 57,946, up 0.5%. It's been like ranging all day between the mid 58s and the mid 57s. Ethereum coming in at 2353, lying flat for the day. BNB at 543, up 0.8%. Solana at 134.55, up almost 0.5%. XRP with the little retracement from the huge pump it had earlier today at 55 cents, up 3.8% on the 24-hour, has officially turned green for the week now. Dogecoin coming in at a dime at 0.3%. Toncoin up 3.2%, coming in at 560. Tron at 15 cents, down 1.1%. And Cardano coming in at 35.51, flat on the 24-hour. Still the biggest weekly gainer in the top, 12 tokens, though. So let's go. Let's see. What are the biggest winners today? What are the biggest winners? Quant up 9.8% at $77. We got Beam up 9.8%. Ohm again in the top freaking gainers, 6.5%. We got Pith coming up at 6.2%. The Graph up 4.5%. I was just telling John earlier. No, I'm not going to say it.
I mean, that you can say. Just don't say I sold everything, I'm out. You know what I mean?
I sold it all. I'm going. I put it in the Graph. No, I did pick up some Graph earlier. I did sell a little bit of Cardano and picked up some Graph. Jupiter up 4%. Near Protocol almost up 4%. See, now this one says XRP up 3.9%. Oh yeah, that's what it said on the other one. 3.9%. What are the biggest losers? Let's see here. Helium still going back down 4.9%. Arweave down 2.9%. Who cares about BSV? Aave down 2.2%. Thorchain down 2.3%. Who cares about BCH? And ICP down 1.6%. Let's look at the traditional market. So we were green across the board again today, and the VIX is dropping. That is beautiful to see. Dow Jones up 0.5%, S&P up 0.75%, NASDAQ up 1%, and the Russell K up 1.22%. It's kind of weird, right? It goes by 0.25% all the way across the board.
It is kind of strange.
You know, roughly 0.25%, you know. The VIX is down another 3.5%. Love to see it. Almost under 17. Pre-market is completely flat except for oil. Oil's going up 0.6%. Let's see what Asia's doing right now. We got the Australian index up 0.7%. We got the Nikkei down almost 0.5%. India, Hong Kong hasn't reported, and Shanghai is flat. All right, let's look at some charts real quick. All right, let's get off of PopCat. That's what I was looking at before the stream. So Bitcoin still doing its thing, still same. Nothing, no major ups, no major downs. I mean, we did have a green day. So we had a 1.38% gain today. We opened at 57,307 and we closed at 58,097. We're down about 1/3% since in the past hour and 22 minutes. But momentum still going to the upside. VWAP faltering, but the money flow is just cut back into the red. Now, is this going to be a sell-off into the FOMC?
Yes.
Or not? You think so? I think it might.
Yes.
It might, but I think it's...
Because, I mean, they're going to de-risk before they get something that they don't know what the outcome is, and then they will, like, be back on. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. I can see institutions doing that.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'll tell you what, Wednesday is going to be volatile. I probably won't be trading at all. I might quit trading Tuesday night. I might not trade again until Thursday after the dust settles, or it picks a direction. A lot of the time, you get like a false move on a Wednesday.
Gotcha. Tuesday. So you're saying that you're just getting in. You're going to stop early. So the FOMC is on Wednesday.
Yeah, saying? Wednesday, probably about 2 p.m. Eastern is usually when it is.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you'll take off trading until it's determined the direction, like afterwards, or do you think that
not going to be if something jumps out at me? Well, then I'm going to trade it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to be like actively, you know, I'm not going to be hunting for trades. Yeah, exactly. Wait for an edge. I will be looking at charts. I will be seeing what's going on, seeing what, you know, how it gets affected and this and that. But I'm not going to be like hunting for a trade. You know, like today I was hunting for trades all day in my, you know, whenever I had a break at work, I had my phone out looking at TradingView, looking at freaking FEMEX, looking at MEXC, see what I got going on. You know what I mean? But I definitely won't be doing it that day. Let's see here. Let's go down a little bit. Let's take a look. So we do have some bearish movement on the 4-hour. We can't seem to get above that 200, right? We've been battling that for days now. So that's from the 29th. For the past 2 weeks, we've been trying to get above it, right? Ever since we lost it back here on the 27th. And we've been battling it even today. Well, we haven't even got up there close enough yet. But we really got to reclaim that 200. We're in a dip right now. You can see we have a bearish divergence playing out on the 4-hour. Look at that. You got price to the upside, momentum going down. You have money flow going down. So not looking good. We are at a high volume node. Ooh, let me get some more data on that. Let me bring that in. So right here, this node right here in this area, about 58. If we lose all this, I mean, look at that. We just roll back down the hill. I mean, we could end up all the way back down at 55 right here. So not looking good. We have to maintain where we're at. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. 2 hour. We are above the 200. We broke above it. We retested it. We went back up. It looks like we might be coming back down, but the 21, we got a nice bullish cross on the 21 moving up. So we'll see how this plays out. This momentum could come down and reset like this, and we could just roll over. The 200 could continue down a little bit. On the 1 hour, we could see the 200 just kind of, before it starts to turn up. And then we could see price action just kind of bounce off it. Hopefully we don't break it. If we break it, we're going down. So that's what we're looking at Bitcoin. Basically, it's a steady lads situation. You know what I mean? Don't get crazy. Keep her steady. Mm-hmm. So let's look at ADA though, because ADA has been on fire. So remember, we've been looking at this. We've been looking at the breakout of the overall pattern right here. We have broken out, obviously. We broke out back here on the middle of August. What's up?
Can you turn off some of the writings or the numbers?
Some of the numbers, yes, sir.
No, just okay.
There we go. Yeah, I constantly have them on, so sometimes I forget. I just see.
No, I know. It just,
no, it's hard for everybody to see. So you can see we tested it back here in mid-July. We finally broke through in mid-August, and then we came back down and we rode it. We fell through it. The last week or so when everything was getting bearish. We finally broke back through. We broke through with some gusto. We got above the 21. We got above the 50. We do have a little bit of a red candle today, but it's kind of expected. If we look up here, this freaking...
How long is left on that candle? Oh, 22 hours?
Is that that one just started. That's today. That just started. So this is in the past hour and a half, we've had a 0.37 drop. That's all that candle represents. Today's candle was green.
Okay. I would say I see it kind of bullish if it stayed there and then could continue up or even sideways.
Right.
Because that's still technically above the line.
We'll go down to a little bit of the lower time frames, but it could just be cooling off. You know what I mean? We're not that far away from the 21, so I don't feel like it needs to come back to the 21. Not like, say, right here, how we blew through the 21 and we got so overextended, it came right back down to it. You know what I mean? We're barely over it. It hasn't even had time to curve up yet.
What's up, Jaleesa? Oh, shout out to Jaleesa. We already shouted out where you can buy JPEG Empire merch, but we were talking earlier about how once we get YouTube, be able to just completely link the store to our YouTube page so that all of the stuff will be right
what
there.
You guys missed, you were frozen there for a second.
Oh, geez.
So he was saying once we get monetized, we'll be able to link the store to the YouTube page. Coming down to the 4 hour. So we are looking good on the 4 hour, kind of like the 1 hour was on Bitcoin. This is a little concerning right here on the 4 hour. We are setting up these lower lows on the momentum and the higher lows on the money flow, but we're getting that bullish cross on the 200. This could just kind of go sideways and come back down and touch the 21 and then continue on while the momentum resets down here to the 0 line. But money flow is coming down. VWAP is negative. It could go sideways and back up, or it could just get a little bump and then dip down like over here. So definitely something to watch. I was trading it earlier. I haven't been trading it tonight. That one trade, I think I pulled like, I don't know, small amount, 17, 18%. And then it wasn't moving. So, but either way, still bullish on Cardano. I mean, we do have to reset. Everything is pumped so much in the past few days that, I mean, it's got to reset, you know. That's just all there is to it. The 1 hour is fighting with the 21, but let's see here. So money flow, we're getting a nice little movement back up. Money flow is rounding back to the upside. The VWAP is coming down. We could just bounce off to 0 because we got the momentum going up. Although that right there looks like it might be getting ready to cut. We might be seeing a red dot getting ready to form on the hourly now that I'm looking at that, because we did bounce. We broke through the 21 and then we bounced our head off the 21. So if we lose that, I mean, I have some support and resistance here. We have a support at 35.12. We have a support at 34.70. So we could just come back down, touch this. I mean, you could say this is some kind of ugly head or shoulder, head, shoulder. And if we break that, say we break that, I mean, it could bring us down right here to about 34.7 on the hourly. So that is definitely quite possible.
So are you saying that maybe it wouldn't be a bad time to get a very small bag of a meme coin? As ADA goes down, meme coin goes up?
It's not directly cord like that because they're both.
I hate meme coins. He said, I hate all meme coins. I don't care. There's no good reason for a meme coin ever.
You know, I am not a meme coin, but we are in a meme coin called Bob, because Bob is a builder and we're builders.
Yeah.
So if Bob can build it, we can build it. So I'm just saying, I am in Bob. I will say that. That's the only one I'm in though. But
because I was thinking about Nike, but Bob keeps going up higher, to be honest.
Well, why would you go straight to meme coin? Why wouldn't you go to like World Mobile Token or IAG or?
I would think because they could have fundamental like events that actually happen. So like you might actually have to know what's going on. Whereas I would think that meme coins kind of like unrelated to anything logical, right? As ADA goes down,
then why would they go up? I mean, you're talking about the correlation of price between the tokens. The problem is both of those tokens are dynamic. So I would think as ADA goes down, meme coin go up, people buy back into ADA is what I would think.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what the plan would be, right? Meme coin go up, and then try to get a little more ADA than what I had before.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a play. It's definitely always a play. Let's take a look. There's a couple here I want to look at. So SWI has just been a monster. I'm still looking at this overall move. We have broken the rim. Let's go to the actual 2 hour. So we have broken the rim on this cup and handle coming down like that. Boom, blew right through it. Looks like we're starting to roll over a little bit. We hit resistance at 105 is one of our key SR levels, 105 and 101. Did start to roll over. We come back down to our second resistance level. If we break through this, which I do think we will, because I have a feeling we're coming back down to the 21. I think, and I have a feeling are not good indicators, but those are the things. So I have a feeling that it's going to break 101. So let's watch it. It's react to the market. Don't predict the market. When I say I have a feeling, or I think, I'm not predicting, I'm waiting for that reaction. I'm preparing myself for when it happens, I can react.
I really hate that you didn't take that opportunity to say, I've got a feeling
I got
tonight's
a
going to be a good night.
feeling
That's
that
what I was waiting for.
gonna be
A good night. That's what I was waiting for, man. And I was really disappointed you didn't capitalize on that opportunity there. It was given to you, dude. It was given to you. It was written.
If you notice, money flow on SWI is rolling to the downside, just like how when we look at money flow coming to the upside, to like predict or react when you're going long. Well, you do the same thing when you are looking to the downside, and we currently have money flow going to the downside. We have momentum going to the downside. We have the VWAP in the negative. We have everything else going up. We are extended from the 21. We are at a SR level. If we flip that SR level, we're going to come back down. I have another one here at about 96. Plus the 21s down here. It needs a little retest. It just pumped to the freaking moon. You know what I mean? It needs a little retest, and it's not a bad thing. Popcat, man, I tell you what, Popcat is freaking awesome. Popcat is a Muncie printer. It just goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, and you just hit it both ways. So Popcat is at a resistance level, also a downtrend right here. Not only is that at this downtrend, it has broken through the downtrend resistance, but it is hitting its head at the 6682 right here, and it's come back down. So if we lose this, I also see this coming back down to the 21 at about 6251. Where's my other one? 6469 is a resistance right here. That's my alarm. I have my alarm set on that. But if we break through that, we could come all the way back down to the 58, 59 area. Those are things I'm looking at. Other than that, I do believe that's it. I mean, but there's a lot of bullish structures. If you guys watched that video that me and John did with AJ, where he interviewed us for decentralized dialogue, at the end of that video, he goes through about 5 charts for macro bullishness on these 5 charts. Okay, Ondo is one of them. Look at it. We have this. If we go right here, draw that freaking trend line. Look at that. Come all the way down that trend line. We are starting to break out of that trend line. This is a setup I've been playing with right here on Ondo. Kind of waiting. It's like an ugly looking inverse head and shoulders. Boom, boom, boom. I have my alarms set right here. I got an alarm on the 61. I actually have an alarm on the 21 moving average right here. And I have an alarm on this trend line right here. And I'm waiting. And my alarms just keep going off because it just keeps going over it, under it, over it, under it, to it, down, over it, under it, over it, under it. And I'm waiting for this to break. And then hopefully it don't break in the middle of the night like a lot of these coins have been doing. I'll look for an entry on the smaller time frames, at least try and get this move right here. So even if I miss the beginning of it and I'm able to get like, say I'm only able to get about 2/3 of the move right there. That's still 3.73%. 10x leverage, 8x leverage. We're talking 37, 32% gains. You know what I mean? That's a good move. You know, decent little amount, not too much, tight stop loss, you know, and then, you know, rinse and repeat. I'm more of I have a problem staying in trades and letting them play out. I get real aggressive with my stop loss. So like most of my wins are because my stop loss hit. You know what I mean? My stop loss hit at like plus 15%, and then I'll watch it go up another 5%. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? The money's made in the middle, and little amounts add up. So those are just a couple of things I wanted to go over with. And that's about it. Oh, well, duh. We should look at XRP. What am I talking about? My bad.
Yeah, we have to.
My bad. So XRP has been in this. So I have a lot of shit drawn on here for XRP. We're going to have to go out to the daily to start. Okay. So XRP, like we had that big wedge drawn for Cardano. XRP is in the similar. This goes all the way back to July of 21. Peak, 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 touch, touch. And then now, you know, the past few weeks, we've just been banging our head right there. So eventually it's going to break this and it's going to get crazy. If we bring this in, there is not, let me extend that a little bit. There is not a lot of volume up here compared to down here. So we have a giant volume at 61.30. I mean, the next one,
hey there, Newman,
is at 70 cents. You know, we're already above this major node right here. So we're just waiting to roll down this valley down here to about 57 and work our way back up to this, you know, 61 cent node. And we get back down, we get above that 61 cent node. We'll bring all this on here for you guys. Look, barely any volume up here. So it could just and just freaking go, 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 go. So that's the long-term perspective on XRP. I mean, that's like the path to 589 essentially. But if you look, the daily, we have broken above the 200. That's beautiful to see. If you look back here historically, when we break above the 200, look, we broke the 200 back in October of 23, massive move up. We fell through the 200, we dumped. We broke through the 200 back here March of 24, massive move up. We fell through here, we dumped. We broke the 200 right here back in July. Well, yeah, it's a good 25% move, boom, to the top of the thing. And we fell through, we broke here, boom, you know, 25%-ish move right here. And now we're current, not only are we in this falling wedge or this falling channel right here, we broke the falling channel and we broke the 200. Can definitely see it coming up. Only problem is we have this local downtrend up here for lower highs. And we have put in higher lows. So we're starting to form like a symmetrical triangle right here. And if you take that, if we can break through that symmetrical triangle, let's scroll over. That even puts us higher than this wedge right here. This is the measured move out of the falling channel. But if we break to the upside, most likely we'll probably do something like this. Bounce off the top, come back down, maybe bounce off the bottom again, maybe bounce and then break through, something like that. It depends on how bullish that news was, you know, other than just the immediate bullishness. So, But I like what XRP is doing. Like I said, we're above the 200. We're above the 21. Looking good on the daily. Let me get rid of some of these drawings. Okay, let's go down. Let's see what the local. Let's see, 2 hour. What time is it? 6:46. Okay, let me get through this real quick. Down to the 2 hour. We have blown through the. We have blown through the 200. We are pretty overextended from the 21. Not really a bullish div. Money flow is starting to roll over again on the 200. I see us come back, probably test this 21 or test the 200. Hopefully we can bounce off it, but it's definitely going to reset a little bit. That was just way too big of a pump. Look at that. That 2 hour candle was a open to close. It was 6.28%, 1 2 hour candle. But it opened at 53.70 and it spiked all the way up to 58.81. So that's probably a 10% move. And it just couldn't handle that in a 2 hour. Get over there. Yeah, 9.7% move, and it just couldn't handle it. So expect to see it to come back down a little bit, but huge news for XRP today. We are going to get into some of the stories. Newman, welcome. You want me to check? I'll check Arbitrum real quick. That's the only one I can check, though. Oops. All right, let's see here. Let's go out to the daily. So we are in this. This is pretty much your trend line right here. We're starting to break through that trend line. I don't really look at Arbitrum too much. Man, it just seems like it's just freaking going down, down, down. Oh, wow. That, to me, is not a good-looking chart. I'm not an expert by any means, but we fell way below the recent bottom back in October. We're below that. And most coins are not below their October 2023 lows. So let's go locally, though. Wow, we're down to its launch point.
Arbitrum?
Yeah.
But didn't it have unlocks? I kind of think that might be the reason. I would be interested to. I think that it had like a lot of unlocks. Let me actually see what it
does have. I know it had a lot of unlocks. You're correct. Let's see what.
Okay, you're gonna look it up. I was doing that too.
Yeah. So it's at 3.4 billion of 10. So it's about 35%. I don't know what the actual unlock schedule is. Come on. So I don't have the paid version, but it doesn't seem too bad. Here, hold on a second.
I apologize. I started doing my emails.
So they're not cliffs. I mean, they are kind of, but not really. You know what I mean? It's just a steady grind. This was a major cliff right back here on February of this year. That's probably the unlock you're thinking of right back here. This major freaking, because it just went boom, and the supply damn near doubled right there. But it's like a steady emission rate. Look at that. It just goes up, 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 up.
See, but that was February, so look at right there.
What is that? Oh, is that coming up? See, I don't have the paid version.
Yeah.
Of this. I have been thinking about getting it for our token review videos, so I can actually show. And I don't know what this is right here though. This is, so that's that. Let's click on that. Oh, the Dow Treasury. So the Dow Treasury, all their tokens are about to be unlocked. You're about to have, if I'm reading this correct, DYOR. But if you are in Arbitrum, I would be highly nervous about what is going to transpire on September 30th.
Yeah, and you know it's not a DAO. It's literally like, you know that there's got to be a group that's actually organized, like that is managing it, because it's Arbitrum. It's not like just the community.
So it's going to be, is that correct? No, that's who holds. Because I'm looking at the, so half of the supply. Oh, let's go back here. Okay, unlocked supply. So the available supply. So they're about to have about 3.4 billion ARB available on September 30th. If I'm reading this correctly. Well, actually, it's almost the 30th. Let's see here. Let's go up here. It won't show me past the 7-day. I might have to just buy this. Buy the freaking package. So the next 3 days, because I would really like to freaking see some of this stuff. You can't see past.
So what are you thinking? Short?
No, because I don't know for certain that that's what this is. But I mean, that's what it looks like. It says to be determined. So in the thing. So I guess the way I'm reading that is they will be available, the DAO's tokens. So like the vesting period, I'm assuming the vesting period for the DAO would be ended, and now they can freely do what they want with those 3.4 billion tokens. And whether they relock them up or they choose not to distribute them or circulate them, I don't know. That's something. If you're an Arbitrum, definitely look at that. And that is probably why this price looks like this. Let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, even the 4 hour. Look, the 4 hour since March has just been dumping. Let's see. But wait, there's more. So this don't look too bad though. Rounded bottom. We are at a rounded bottom on the 4 hour. You're gonna have, let's see here. So this is gonna be the point of control right there. So that's below you. We got another SR right there. We got another right there. Little decent one right there. Big one right there. So these are the levels I would be looking at. So it's tried to break through the 52.15. Could not break it. It looks like it's retesting. if it continues up, if it falls through here, probably going to roll back to this node at 51.3. If it's able to continue, you can see this cupish form went up and got stopped at the 53.5. But those are going to be your support and resistance levels. If you believe in the project and you're looking to accumulate, I mean, it's essentially the cheapest it's ever been. So I personally, I don't own Arbitrum. I've never owned Arbitrum. I did own OP for a little while, but then they had huge token unlocks. I don't hold any layer twos now that I think of it. I hold almost all layer ones. You're muted.
Yeah, not on Ethereum, dude. It's like a lot of unlocks all the time. People are like, it's gonna pump, and then VCs sell, and then it's like, why did it go down so far?
It's even the same thing with like Ondo. I'm super nervous about Ondo. I'll be dumping my bags probably.
You should dump your bags into that one we found the other day.
Into Ohm.
No, it was like
yeah.
No, it was like
Mantra. It's
Mantra.
Ohm. No.
Yeah.
Ohm is the ticker. That's why I said Ohm.
Okay.
Mantra,
is that the same as there used to be an Ohm? Did they rebrand?
No. That's not the same thing. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was like OHM or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Cool.
That's an older project. Yeah, I'm freaking nervous about that unlock. I'm going to look more into it, but if it truly is a doubling of the supply at the end of this year, I'll definitely be dumping before that happens.
Yep. Understood.
I'm going to be holding on to a token that is getting ready to double. I can deal with an emission rate of 2, 3, 4%. I mean, Ethereum has an emission rate. I mean, Cardano has an emission rate. That's one thing. But when you have a major cliff unlock, yeah, I can't. I'm not going to play those odds. You know what I mean?
Not today, sir. Not today.
Not today, sir. Not today. Let's take a minute to reset the room. Everybody, do us a favor. Hey, not a problem, Newman. We are here Monday through Friday. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Nouman, Newman.
That's how I
hope
read it.
What's
but that was how I read it too, as Newman.
Yeah. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have a little banter, a little opening. We do a little market update, and then we get into headlines, which we are about to get into right now. Do us a favor. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, retweet, repost, tag some degens, all that good shit. You guys know what to do. Whatever platform you're on, extend our reach for us, and we'll have more watchers.
Yep. And then we'll be able to get Jaleesa's. We'll be able to get the store on the account. So we're trying to get to, I think, what was it, 500 subscribers?
First, yeah, I think with her, so 500 subs.
Yep.
500 subs, 4,000. We're a third of the way there. Put it that way. Yep. We're a third of the way in all the metrics to be able to have super chats, memberships, and the store connection. And if we can get to memberships, bro, I can put some, we can do some spicy stuff on a members only stream.
Yeah, that'd be fun. And you'll be able to.
Maybe I'll do member only stream live trading. You guys can watch Desert lose money trading.
But we can all lose money together, right?
Or we can all lose money together.
That'd be fun.
And I think I'm losing money because those coins were dumping while I was doing the TA. And some of them have retained or regained their positions. But I got proper stop loss, proper risk management engaged. I have my take profit set. And while John goes over this next little segment, I am going to move my stop losses into profit.
Do it. Sounds good. What I will say is also, if you're on X, don't feel nervous. You can comment on X and we can see your comments on X, and we appreciate everybody. If you're on YouTube, we appreciate everybody. We'll always take a look at what you're talking about unless you're showing a meme coin that is not Bob. All right, so let's see. Sorry. All right, so let me first of all turn off Tab Tools and Dex Hunter so that my computer works, and some of these other things I have in here. But the first thing I wanted to go over is actually this, and we did a little bit of investigating, and we have some comments. So, eToro reaches a $1.5 million settlement with the SEC. Well, I guess CNBC doesn't want me to actually look at it. They want me to watch this video. There was a written article before, but basically what happened was that eToro was getting into a legal suit with the SEC, and they basically came to an agreement, a settlement for $1.5 million, which is relatively small when you look at that they were talking about billions when it was Binance, and there was something outrageous with Coinbase also. But in all of the cases, they ended up taking much less than what they were asking for. It looks to us, and based on a lot of the analysts, that eToro basically just gave up. They said, we don't want them looking at us this hard. We don't want them really getting at us as hard as they could. So we're just going to take this settlement for 1.5 million. What it resulted in is that eToro now is only going to offer Ethereum and Bitcoin, and then traditional stocks.
And Bitcoin Cash, also BCH.
Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, but
yeah, I know. Who cares?
Okay, whatever.
I know what you meant. I knew what you meant.
Okay, whatever. They're the only things that matter. The only crypto that matters on eToro is now in Ethereum, which is actually kind of I actually just made this connection because I don't know if you remember, but back in the bear market, there was talk about X working with eToro potentially for crypto payments.
Oh, what was it? I don't remember that.
Yeah, dude, it was a thing. Maybe I can find the article, but what I'm saying is that would be X payments. Let's see. But yeah, that would be disappointing because it means we're not getting Cardano payments on X, which
we don't. eToro though. eToro is a stock exchange. You know what I mean? We don't need those freaking wankers in the crypto ecosystem, anyways. They're just trying to suck on the teat of crypto, like Robinhood and everybody else.
Look, dude, my memory did not fail me. It was here. Look at this. This happened a while ago. Nobody is paying attention, but we were here. We were here every day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Oh, God, look, they want me to pay them money. I'm not. But anyway, so Twitter partners with eToro to let users trade stocks, crypto, as Musk pushes app into finance. Starting Thursday, Twitter will give users the option to buy and sell stocks and other assets from eToro, the company told CNBC exclusively. The partnership marks a rare deal for Twitter since Elon Musk took the reins as CEO after buying the platform for $44 billion last year. Musk has made it his mission to turn Twitter into a so-called super app that offers users financial services on top of social media. So he's trying to beat out WeChat or be WeChat for the United States and then maybe the rest of the world.
He wants to be, I mean, that's why it's been like his vision for the longest time. He wants the everything app. He wants you to be able to pay people. I almost said buy people. He wants you to be able to pay people, receive money from people. I mean,
remember Wayfair.
He is South African, right?
I was going to say, well, I was going to say, remember Wayfair. They actually, anyways.
But yeah, he wants it to be the everything app. When did this article come out?
So this came out April 13th and 2023. So last year,
I wonder,
April 13th.
You know, we never heard anything about it. I've never seen anything in my app about it. I wonder if that went sour when they got served with the Wells notice. Can you see when they got served? When eToro got served with that Wells notice? Live research, people. Live research.
We love it. We love it. We love it. No, but that is eToro. No.
Just
Okay,
type in
this is not.
eToro Wells notice.
No, I did. It's giving me this. I'm doing eToro served a Wells notice. This is still really, really recent. April 30th, 24. No.
OpenSea invest.
Let's see. When was eToro served a Wells noticed?
Maybe it's not a Wells notice because they are
settling.
Well, because they're not an American company. eToro.
Oh, cease and desist.
SEC. Yeah.
Ceased.
Okay. Look at
Cease
that.
and desist.
SEC Gov eToro reaches settlement. No, not a security. Settlement.
Okay, I'm looking here. It says, oh no.
Oh, eToro was sued by Australia too back in August of 23.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
When's that right there?
Yeah, that was what I was seeing.
April of 23?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that could have made it go south. Here we go. June of 23. SEC lawsuits rock eToro for cryptos to be delisted over security. June 4th or June 14th, 2023.
Yeah, so maybe it did fall apart. Maybe it did fall apart, and that's why we never heard anything about it.
Yeah, that could be it. I mean, that would definitely oh, you got my screen up? Don't have my screen up.
I did. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. I put your screen up for the article. You were looking at it.
I was looking at I was looking through the whatchamacallit. Yeah.
Oh,
at least warn me, because when I close stuff.
I'm sorry. I thought we were both looking at it together. I felt we were involved. All right.
We are involved. I was just reading it. I wasn't.
All right. So then here was the article about XRP. Let me see if I can find what I was looking for. So, unlike an exchange-traded fund, the trust will primarily trade over the counter. Trusts are also more susceptible to trading at a price that does not line up with the underlying value of the portfolio. But the thing that is actually to be noted here, which I was hoping that they would highlight, but the thing is that this trust, right, everything the Grayscale trust is actually only for accredited investors. So where this might be great news for more big money people getting into our crypto, this is not necessarily big news for mom and pop and grandma and grandpa. This is not going to affect them unless they are very wealthy, and I mean very wealthy.
And it does not affect the daily price of XRP. Okay. Yes. It'll affect it when they start accumulating. But if you guys have been around for a while, back when they had the Bitcoin Trust and they had, GBTC, remember that? Grayscale Bitcoin. Now, the reason they say that the prices don't necessarily line up with the actual market value is because they were selling Bitcoin at a premium or at a loss. If you guys remember back, so when Bitcoin was dumping, they were selling Bitcoin at a negative 50%, or when Bitcoin's pumping, then they sell it at a premium of plus 30% or 20% or something like that. So they can affect the price of it. It's not another major difference between the ETF and the trust. ETF is attached directly to the price of Bitcoin and must be held by the broker or whoever the hell holds it 1-to-1. You know what I mean? A trust is a little different. And settlement times, right? Settlement times are not the same on a trust.
Yep.
I have an article right here a little bit. I have the article about that also. So basically, it's the same thing John said. Crypto asset manager Grayscale launched XRP Trust, a new product giving investors exposure to Ripple assets. So this is bullish. You know what I mean? The whole thing is bullish, you know, because if you got to remember that Grayscale was it was Grayscale's lawsuit that shot forward the Bitcoin ETF. By them getting denied so many times for the same reason, they finally sued and appealed, and a judge was like, hey, you can't keep denying them for the same freaking thing. You either come up with a new reason, you know, because the reasons they were being denied for were deemed unacceptable by the courts. So they were like, you either come up with another reason on why this can't go forward, or you allow that to happen. And so that's what initially got the ball rolling on the Bitcoin ETF. And then BlackRock came in and everybody came in. So Grayscale buying up this XRP and opening this trust is a good thing. It is a stepping stone. That's why we said one small step for crypto, one giant leap for XRP, because this is a giant leap forward into the momentum of becoming an ETF, you know? So in a Thursday announcement, Grayscale said that it believed the asset had the potential to transform the legacy financial infrastructure. So we all know that, you know, it's the banker coin, you know, it's not going to be really like a P2P type thing, but I mean, it is going to be, you know, banks. We believe Grayscale XRP Trust gives investors exposure to a protocol with an important real world use case. Grayscale's head of product and research, Rahani Sharif Askari, said in a statement. So, and what else? I thought I had another one right here. Oh, yeah. So the U.S. Court of Appeals for D.C. Circuit sided with Grayscale in a lawsuit in August 2023, saying that the regulator lacked reason for denying the product. The SEC then went ahead and approved the conversion along with 9 other Bitcoin ETFs in January. The firm also has other products giving investors exposure to digital coins and tokens, including trusts for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin Cash, Filecoin, Chainlink, Litecoin, Avalanche, and SWI, and BitTorrent, and then now XRP. And there's probably some other ones that I don't know about. I think they have a basket, don't they? Or they used to have baskets, like a DeFi basket and stuff like that.
I thought that they were actually talking about making a basket, but then they didn't. And then have you seen that lately, BitBoy, he said something the other day. He was like, the ISO 22022 whatever. He was like, I fell for it too. It was a real narrative. It wasn't a real narrative.
Yeah, he's calling it all BS. He's saying it was all BS. The only one, but even then, like when people were calling that, I guess, you know, people were putting ADA, HBAR, Algo,
all stuff
XLM,
that could be on an international payments network, that they are on the same standard. But did you see? Right. Actually, I need to get an article for this because, like, I knew it, but I didn't like think about it. Swift crypto payment network.
Swift crypto.
Yeah,
payment?
I saw this today. Yeah, I saw it today.
I don't know what that means. You're not talking about the Swift payment system.
He kind of.
Because I know a couple of years ago they were talking about.
Here we are. I have it, sir, from the most trustworthy source ever.
Cointelegraph?
Swift. Swift unlocks the potential of tokenization with successful blockchain experiments. Cooperative demonstrates secure and scalable way to connect multiple blockchains for movement of tokenized assets around the world. Swift can provide single point of entry for the financial institutions moving tokenized assets while leveraging existing secure infrastructures. BS, the current infrastructures are not that secure. Experiments are part of the Swift's ongoing work to maintain strong, secure interoperability across fragmented financial ecosystems. But I want to point something out very important here. Okay, I wish I could like draw on my screen. Like, I wish I could like draw on this, but it doesn't do that for me here. But what I wanted to point out is, let's see.
But I got a question though.
Yes.
Is this a project called Swift?
No.
Or
This is
this a
the
statement
Swift.
from the actual Swift?
This is the
Like,
this is
so
the
that's
Swift.
like swift.gov or something like that, or swift.org.
This is .com, but this is their like news, events, and press releases.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is the website though. But
Okay.
so the thing that I wanted to point out here is I lost it. Okay. To provide single point of entry. What this means here is the biggest fear that the system has is that we're all going to be able to just do whatever we want without having to pass through their gatekeeping ways.
Right.
Swift can provide single point of entry, which means single point of exit, which means that if you're not friends with them, you're effed.
Right.
So this makes them feel comfortable. Cool. They're warming up.
They're putting it out there for like it's a good thing though. Like, hey, you don't want to be dealing with like XRP and XLM and Bitcoin.
And think about all the people that are out there. They could be bad actors.
So here, we'll take care of all of it. Yeah. Because, Swift right now, I know you know this, but for like our viewers, the reason XRP is such a disruptor to the international banking and payment system is because XRP offers instant transaction and settlement of payment almost instantly. Okay.
Let me tell you,
the Swift payment system is a text message essentially. It's like, you guys ever did an ACH transfer, right? It takes 5 to 7 days to settle. That's what the Swift system is. It's them sending a message from your bank to, say you're wiring money to Germany from your bank. It's them sending a message from your bank to Germany saying, hey, yeah, we're cool. Go ahead and deposit this money in that account. And then 5 to 7 days later, or probably international, it's probably weeks later,
that was my
your
story.
money shows up there and they're able to actually get the payment. So essentially it's just saying, hey, he made the payment. You're good. You can, sell him the house or release the documents or whatever. And we guarantee that we're going to send you the payment. But with like XRP, I can send $5 to John in like 30 seconds, or I can send $10 billion to John in like 30 seconds. You know what I mean? So that just for our viewers, I know most of you guys probably already know that, but that's why Swift is obsolete. That's why XRP is the big disruptor.
Let me tell you, when I was in Honduras, I need to move money to my US bank. So because I am a smart person, I was like, I will get a check and I'll just deposit a check. And that will be how I will transfer a check from Honduras. It's a cashier's check, right? It's like, it's good. I paid 25 extra cents to get this cashier's check in Honduras. I'll deposit it in my account. We're good. I'll have my money. 14 days later, my money arrives and it cost me $25 to send it.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? I could have sent XRP and it would have arrived there within 3 seconds of when I sent it. And then I could have done what I needed to do with it and it would have been done. And then I ended up getting a late fee because F them. That's why. Right. They want to make it hard on purpose.
You could have just sent XRP to whatever off-ramp you have, and then off-ramped it to your bank. And at the most, it would have took a couple of days. And that's not because of XRP. That's because of the off-ramping process.
Right. The banks. Because the effing banks. Anyways, that's exactly what's going on here. Look, thank you, everybody that's joined us so far tonight. We've had an amazing show. I'm not wrapping it up yet, but that was what I had to say. Those were the things. The only other thing that I thought was interesting is this story about Hawaii issuing new regulations as it becomes the newest crypto hub. So we've seen this, right? We've seen this first It was California. California was the big innovative tech hub. And then people were like, I hate Gavin Newsom. I'm going to go to Texas. This is where we're going. Then all the miners went to Texas. They were having a good time. And then they were like, F this. I hate this place. It sucks. I'm going to Florida. And then we had Bitcoin Miami. So now all those same people are saying, F this. We're going to Hawaii. And Hawaii's saying, come on over here. We need stuff. We need things here. Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But anyways, I'm not going to get too far into this because it's always changing and people just keep moving. But let's see if we get some bits of gold here. It's just Hawaii issues new regulation that announced crypto companies' operations are not to be classified as money transmissions under state laws. This means that many crypto exchanges are no longer required to have money transmitter licenses to operate on the island, which maybe means we can open up an LLC there.
Ooh.
Hawaii emerging as crypto hub with new regulations taking effect. Let's see. One that emerged displayed what?
Nope. Go ahead.
I was going to say the State Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs Division of Financial Institutions, DeFi, ruled that crypto firms no longer needed money transmitter license. The move was a signal in favor of regulation of these firms. And then, you know, Mark Cuban, whatever, he's mad. Yeah, I mean, he's right. F the SEC, you know what I mean? Like, they suck. Gary Gensler, more like Gary Glizzy Guzzler. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how to feel about Mark Cuban because sometimes it seems like he's advocating, he's fighting for crypto. Yeah. And then sometimes he just says some of the stupidest.
Jeff Dukes, take me with you, Papa. Take me with you.
Freaking weird stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess I was going to ask that right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Link 2.
I heard of it, and I knew that this was the way you could get into the IPO before the IPO. And I remember Ben Armstrong shilling it at one point. I also saw Mason Varilis talking about it. And I never did it, but it's probably fine. I heard a lot of people talking about it. And funny enough, I actually work with a hedge fund now, which I'm literally inking the paper. And with the hedge fund, part of their particular strategy is like they're really good at getting into private investments. And the only way you usually get private investments is if an employee sells it to you. So I have a feeling that Link 2 is kind of that type of situation. That's probably their whole angle. So that would be how they could actually get into investments with XRP.
I haven't looked through it much, but I could almost guarantee you are going to have to first KYC, obviously.
Yeah.
And you are probably going to have to be an accredited investor. So it may be cheaper. It's only $2,500. But yeah, they don't just let private citizens get into pre-sales and private sales.
I feel like there was something about how this worked that it let you do it. That you didn't have to be an accredited investor yet. Maybe now that's the case, but I remember that for that particular thing, it was open to everybody. However, I don't know. Third Patriot might qualify as an accredited investor. Who knows? But also, shout out Third Patriot. Big love to you. Also, Jeff Dukes, dude. We all need to get together. Yeah. Also, if you want to go to Colombia, I'll have a place in Colombia for the next 2 months to come visit. Desert got his passport. He might show up.
I don't have my, accredited investor Link to private investing made simple. Investors are verified in a few simple steps. Our 100% online process takes less than 10 minutes. Encryption. Link to offers the most contemporary and comprehensive security in the industry.
Mahalo.
So it's a freaking video. How to become an accredited investor on link 2.
Maybe it has you like take a test.
Status. I mean, it's probably a test, but accredited investor usually means you make X amount of money per year, or you have X amount of money liquid.
Yep,
so like Coinbase offers futures trading. Well, you have to go through the steps, and when you go through them, you have to answer the questions correct, and then you have to fall under certain guidelines. You have to have at least 50,000. You have to make, I want to say it was 250,000 a year, or have have to have 1 million liquid. Okay. So with Coinbase, you only needed 50,000 in assets to leverage trade. But to be an accredited investor, I thought it was like 250,000 a year. Let's see here. Gross income exceeding 200,000 in each of the 2 most recent years. So it's not 250, it's 200.
200.
With the spouse, yeah. So you got to make at least 200,000 a year for the past 2 years. If you have a spouse,
just need
you
a letter
have a
from
household.
your accountant. Third Patriot is a gangster.
Well, there
He
you
just
go.
hit up his CPA. He said, "Yo, write me a letter, put that cool letterhead on it, and then just say I'm cool." And then they were like, "Yeah." I mean, that's how it was at the beginning of the bid.
Yeah. Initially, yeah. I mean, if your accountant says you have a net worth exceeding $1 million, excluding the value of their primary residence, that'll work. Or has assets exceeding 5 million. Our private business development companies, our registered investment companies, our family offices with at least 5 million AUM, our knowledgeables, employees, or directors of a private fund, or hold certain professional certifications or designations, such as Series 7, 6.5, and 8.2 licenses.
It says employees of a private fund.
Yes, but that private fund has to be an accredited fund, probably like an employee of a hedge fund.
Well,
you know what I
that's
mean?
what I would be, bro. But except I'm specifically a consultant because I didn't want to, like, I needed separation just in case. So if somebody tries to like kidnap me, I'll be like, no, dude, I'm just the guy. I'm just a guy doing a job. I'm just a guy doing a job. Oh, big love to you, Blocky. Don't worry. Family first. We love you, man.
Yeah.
We love you. We appreciate you.
Hopefully everything is good. You know, everybody, you know, put his
send
daughter,
prayers and wishes.
Yeah. I don't like saying prayers, but you know, some people aren't religious, but yeah, keep her in your mind, in your.
Oh my gosh.
That's just me. I'm not religious. You know what I mean?
I want to be sensitive to all people. I'm not going to say Merry Christmas. I'm going to say Happy Holidays. Right? Desert's one of those happy holidays people. He was outside of Starbucks protesting when they had a Christmassy Starbucks cup. I cannot believe.
Not even close. Not even close. You know damn well. You know damn well you're talking to the wrong person when it comes to that stuff. I'm just saying, like, I'm not a religious person, so like I wouldn't pray for her, but I definitely, you know, keep her in your mind, in your heart, you know, positive energy, all that good stuff.
There we go.
Good. Well,
oh jeez,
hit the button.
Jeez. But glad everything is good, dude. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, yeah, thank you for sharing with us also. Like, big love to you, man. We appreciate you.
Other than that, it's about that. Damn, man. We're doing pretty good on wrapping up right at freaking 8:30, bro. Or 10:30 on the East Coast.
Yeah. 10:30, and I gotta go to sleep because and big love to you, Jeff Dukes. Also, dude, Jeff Dukes cracked me up. You know, he's actually an adult's age, but I thought he was 18 and a half. He kind of reminds me of Aaron, to be honest.
We didn't hear anything you just said.
Oh, I said I thought he was like 18 and a half.
18 and a half?
Yeah, when
Dukes
you look at
like
Jeff
my
Dukes,
age,
he looks
isn't
like yeah, he is. But when you look at him, he gives you like the Aaron vibes, right? Like Aaron, you see Aaron, and then you get on a call with him, and you're like, "Is this guy 15?" And then you see him in real life, and he's like actually a huge dude. But it's because he's got like kind of the Jack Maurer, or the Jack Maurer style, where he's just wearing like that. He's just got a hoodie on, you know what I mean? Got a hat, hoodie on, and then he's there, and then you're on the call, and he's just deving away. Love the guy.
Look, you need to quit complaining, bro, because look, Blocky has to get up at 3 a.m. Eastern, and he's in here every night. You don't got to get, well, you got to get up at 3 a.m. too, huh?
Yeah, bro. I was waiting to see what you were going to say because, like, dang, bro, that's crazy. Look, and Third Patriot loved that, right? He loved that about Jeff Dukes looking like 18 and a half. No, but I'm serious, dude. Jeff Dukes looks young, but he does have some gray salt and pepper hair. So it definitely looks like he's married. I didn't have any gray hair, and then I got married, so I know.
I'm wondering how long it's going to take me to go back to a goatee because I am not digging the gray beard. I can deal with a gray goatee, but I'm not digging the gray beard. Right, but it's going to get cold up here, man.
I mean, so you're going to get that lumberjack beard? I mean, you might as well.
Oh, bro. I'll show you my license one time.
You know what's funny to me is that, like, I have basically avoided the winter for, like, the last, like, almost 5 years now on accident. Like, not on purpose. Like, not intentionally. Right. And it was starting to get cold. And I was starting to complain about it being cold. I'm about to go to Colombia. You know what I mean? It wasn't on purpose, but like, sheesh, it's not gonna be cold there. People have told me that Medellin, Medellin.
You keep saying Medellin, but I know you speak fluent Spanish.
Yeah. Well, Medellin is Medellin is hotter than Venezuela, which means that I'm probably looking at like some like 114, 115 days. And I just can't believe
Medellin in the mountains though?
I don't think
or is it
so.
Because all the rainforest.
Bogota is in the mountains, and that was actually cold the other day.
Okay.
So Bogota was cold, but Medellin was like stupid hot, and I don't even know the difference. I think they're 9 hours away from each other, but like, I don't know the difference. I'm gonna go out there and figure it out. Something like that.
Driving. Sides of the country, Colombia is not that big.
I'm pretty sure it is
or something?
Pretty big. I'm pretty sure it is pretty big. Let's see, Colombia size.
I can drive to freaking California and back, to LA and back in 9 hours.
Compared to what's a state that's comparable? Let's see, Arizona. Is that what you want to?
Arizona's pretty big.
Arizona's big. Let's say what? Tennessee.
That's super small.
Tennessee is super small.
Yeah.
Let's see, Colombia size. Colombia. Let's see, country.
I'll say.
Because the map lies to us.
Right.
Colombia's land area is No, it is a lot bigger than Tennessee. So then let's see, Colombia size compared to what? Arizona? Sorry, guys, this is some nonsense. Colombia is 3.9 times bigger than Arizona.
Okay.
I don't know why you thought it was so small. Oh, let's see, Texas. That's a good question. Compared to Texas.
Minnesota? Wow.
Colombia is 1.7 times bigger than Texas.
Yeah, it says it's about the size of Minnesota or California.
Oh, wow. That's wild.
Right here.
For perspective, you know?
Right there. Yeah, and it definitely takes a lot longer than 9 hours to drive the coast of California. So it's
because you spend
that are relatively close in size. So
It takes like
Minnesota,
14 days to drive up and down the coast of California because you spend 6
14
of it in
days.
traffic.
I don't
Or
think it takes
12 of it in
14 days, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, with traffic? Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure
dude.
with traffic.
With traffic, you're spending 14 hours in traffic and the rest of the 2 days just sitting in your car. Try not to
All
run
right,
out of
let's
gas.
wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
All right.
7:35.
Thank you, guys. It's been, you know, I might, well, I'm not going to say what, but all I'm saying is I might just have me a little nightcap, to be honest. It's been one of those days. All right.
My nightcap is going to be a blueberry smoothie with some protein.
Dude, I bought a ton of snickerdoodles from the Amish market. And with that,
Oh my
good night,
God.
guys.